UTA Acorns Stochastic Models class. I'm Gregory Kellmeyer. Oh, sorry. We have the introduction here. Problem, what is the average length of acorns at UTA? And obviously the variable is the individual length of an acorn. Here are pictured acorns that I'm looking for to avoid looking at noticeably larger or otherwise outlier kind of acorns. I went out to the Earth and Environmental Sciences building in Preston Hall and collected acorns from the ground at those locations. And I brought them back, I collected 50 acorns, and I measured each one of them. I was using this piece of paper as shown on the right, lining up the ruler and the acorn there so that I wouldn't have them rolling around and messing with the measurements. Raw data is here. Point number 11 should be the shortest one at 1.5 centimeters. And there's a few at the longest length, which would be 2.2 centimeters, such as number 24 and number 50. Various calculation information here. The normality check, we should be fine because there's a large sample, n equals 50. The mean is 1.86 centimeters for the sample with a standard deviation of 0.19 centimeters. I was using the large sample size equation for the confidence interval. Obviously, proportionality doesn't make sense for the kind of problem I'm doing, and I don't need the t-test when I can use the large sample instead. And that interval was from 1.8 centimeters to 1.91 centimeters. Shortest and longest acorn were already mentioned. So according to this data, the average length of a brown acorn at UTA is likely to be within the range of 1.80 to 1.91 centimeters. Possible issues bias, where I was collecting the acorns, because I only sampled those two locations at UTA, and there are other locations of acorns, and how I was collecting them, because I tended to collect a bunch of acorns from one specific spot and then move on to another spot, maybe half a dozen acorns from each location, which is going to throw off numbers if acorn sizes weren't just randomly distributed for some reason. And obviously acorns tend to roll around, so that could cause issue with measurement. And I figured I might as well throw together a hypothesis test quickly. Run through the math, and basically there is strong evidence to reject the null hypothesis that the average length of acorns is 2 centimeters. So yeah, that's not it. Right.